All right, gents. Let's dive into tonight's session. We'll start out with a quick recap of all the shenanigans that happened last week. At the very beginning of the session, before leaving Saltmarsh, it was the morning of your departure, and you were visited by the first mate of the Myrmidon, Myler Orvid, who came over to your ship, the Good Buddy, to discuss plans for the assault on the Sahuagin Fortress. He provided you with a couple of reminders and details about the plan, including the idea that you should, he recommended that you should try to infiltrate before dawn, because the naval forces would be storming the fortress at approximately sunrise. He gave you some things to work with. He provided you with some potions, 4 potions of invisibility and 4 potions of gaseous form, which you graciously accepted and stashed away quickly in the secret compartment of your ship. Byron and Theo shared their theories on Aubric's murder, essentially implicating Anders Solmore and the Keelan Navy in a grand conspiracy. A theory that was met with a little bit of skepticism from Myler, but nonetheless, he was interested in how your investigation had been going, and eventually, wishing you luck, he departed. The Good Buddy and its crew and the 4 of you left Saltmarsh sailing west. You encountered a giant whale carcass along the way, but other than that, it was mostly an uneventful trip. Byron had a little bit of a breakthrough with Dralian's journal and learned a little bit more about the history of Aubric Dralian. And
if I recall correctly, some of the things in that journal implied that Theo's random crazy theory he made up on the spot may actually have some validity to it.
There was, yeah, absolutely. There was mention of Captain Tote of the Myrmidon and his first mate having visited Dralian, at least on one occasion. So that was an interesting piece of information, and I imagine that we'll circle back to the Dralian murder after this little departure into the Sahuagin Fortress. But let's see, you made landfall eventually the next day, about midday, stashed your small boat, having paddled and sailed the small craft from your ship to the Hool Marsh. Stashed your boat, made your way over the marshes. You encountered what turned out to be a rot troll and a tribe of frog creatures that Rhunar and possibly some of the others of you recognized as bullywugs. After dispatching the rot troll, who did some substantial damage, it looks like, to at least, well, yeah, pretty much all of you sustained some sort of damage from this. This troll was different than trolls you'd encountered before. If you've ever encountered a troll, its skin and its flesh was sloughing off in this sort of necrotic, putrid, I don't know, almost like a cesspool, just dripping all over the vegetation and splashing onto the 4 of you and causing significant necrotic damage. But nonetheless, you were able to cut that rot troll down. You fended off, 5 or 6 of the bullywugs. And as we finished up last week's session, from the marsh surrounding you, all these bullywug faces kind of started popping out of the vegetation. Their knack for swamp camouflage, having had them hidden, now making themselves visible as a different bullywug riding on a giant toad came into view and started making a bunch of noises and gesticulating in your direction and croaking. The last thing that happened was Theo cast his Armor of Agathis, I believe, and that's where he left off. So at this point, you've got sort of this, let me bring up we'll do this. We'll go to the map here.
And Dave,
Yes, sir.
how you used 3 of my key points?
Whatever's on your character sheet at this point is what was used. From what I remember, I did a pretty good job of keeping track.
And you did use one of my hit dice.
Yep, I used your whatever that feature is that you have, that feat.
Yeah,
The Dwarven Resilience or whatever it is.
Dwarven Toughness.
Toughness. And I don't know if I marked that hit die down actually, so you might double check that, but I did do that. So at this point, you've got all these bullywugs kind of surrounding you, and this, we'll call him the bullywug royal, is on top of this giant toad, and he's looking at you. He's got a spear in one hand, he's providing you with a display of his ferocity. What do you do?
Does anyone speak frog person?
I can do the same thing back to him. But better.
I don't know if that is going to work as well as you think it is going to.
Yeah,
But I also don't have any better ideas.
So Byron, you mentioned that to the team that you could.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
because you
mention it.
were hidden up until that point, so now you're
Yep.
kind of showing your position there. Yeah, roll a persuasion or intimidation check for me, Byron.
Do we notice any difference between these frog dudes and the other frog dudes?
Which other frog dudes are you referring to?
The dead ones.
A lot of them look the same. However, the one that's on the toad looks much different. He's bigger. He's fatter. He has a really ornate spear that he's waving in the air.
Dave, based on my marine experience, would I know what's happening right now with these guys? Like, how much would I know about bullywugs and? Because
Yeah, roll a history check.
all right,
Or actually, roll
Byron.
roll a nature check.
nature.
And give me one second. I'm going to respond to that natural 20 here in 1 second.
16.
Nice.
No worries, do your thing.
Yeah, Rhunar, this is some sort of a territorial display that you're witnessing. But Byron, as you get up and sort of mimic this bullywug, he stops croaking and he reins his giant toad back a little bit. And he takes one look at you and he makes this noise, and he and the toad start to move off, and they start backing up. You see it just jump 20 feet, and then another 20 feet, and at the same time you see a bunch of these bullywugs disappear into the marsh as they sort of back off as well.
Did that work? Did
Did that actually work?
Guys, have no fear. I am here.
That was
Over here, and I'll
epic
wait.
time to pull out a natural 20.
And at this point, it's quiet in the marsh.
Like do one of those, like, you know, like the smack the arm thing, like, all right, well done. What did you say?
I was just trying to say exactly what he said back to him.
I don't believe that just happened. But they're not here. Let's move a little bit further through the swamp. Yes.
Well,
yes.
should we go this way, or should we kind of adjust our path so that we're not going right where they disappeared? Because, I mean, I think they were just trying to defend their home.
Yeah,
At least that's what I was getting out of it.
they went back that like southeast. I think we
And
should.
they didn't strike me as, like, overtly, trouble-seeking.
They might have been trying to deal with that troll, but I mean, what did we kill? Like 6 of them.
I mean, they got in our way and they attacked us first.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could sure use a rest. What?
Oh no, that's why I would say let's move off a little bit, and then I would love to just sit down, take a breather.
No, we have to attack before dawn, correct? What time is it now?
It's late in the day. You've been
Okay.
traveling for, well, you made landfall about midday, and you've been traveling for 2 hours or so through the marsh. So you're probably, you estimate, another hour or so from the north end of the fortress.
Okay, so do you guys think that we should move off a little ways from here? Get maybe about, I don't know, half an hour away from there, 20 minutes away from there, and then rest up at that point?
First, yes, so that we have a breather. Then we need to find our position for the night so we can get going in the morning.
Yep. I also think we should go earlier than dawn, like significantly earlier than dawn, so that we have like maybe even like a full like 2 hours worth
It,
of sabotage.
it might be good to stay further away than 20 minutes away or whatever, in case they have ranging patrols.
Right.
It would be
Let me ask
unfortunate
an
to get
important
caught.
question. Do we know
Well,
how far away we are right now?
We're about an hour from the fort. I mean, where we are right now, it's obviously someone else's territory. You know what I mean? So I think we should keep it's east towards the fort, right?
South, I believe. Southeast.
Yeah, south and east.
Isn't that the way the bullywugs just left?
Yep.
God.
Hopefully those frog dudes aren't subservient to the fish dudes.
I don't know. I think we're on good terms with the frog dudes now. As long as we don't attack them again.
We definitely shouldn't camp out here, right?
No, I don't think so. First of all, there's dead things right next to us.
Yes, that the troll
In
thing
a swamp.
really fucking smells.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, either way, let's move a little bit away from here while we even discuss this.
I concur.
Dave, I'm gonna try to round up some arrows from these dead guys.
Okay. Do you recall how many you fired by any chance?
I know I fired probably at least 4
Yeah.
at the bullywugs and the rot troll.
Yeah, we'll say you're able to recover the arrows that hit. Anything that
Okay.
missed is going to be hard to find, but if anything that hit them, you'll be able to recover.
What do these guys have on them for kit again?
Spears, some nasty leather armor,
Nasty
like
leather.
hide, and that's about it. Oh, and a couple of them have pouches with fish heads in them.
And
Not the fish people.
They stink.
just from these guys that are fallen, how many spears are here? Would they each have had one?
Yep, there are 6 spears.
I'm gonna round up 3 spears.
Yeah, I'll grab the other 3.
Just to have a couple extra ranged weapons on hand in case we run into those guys again.
And I'm gonna grab the some of the pouches of fish heads.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Just to ask, why are you taking the fish heads?
I mean, it could be useful in case, as long as we can stay stealthy inside, maybe we can use it as a distraction or to...
Plant suspicion. I just had a great idea, guys.
We're gonna wear the skins of bullywugs.
No, we're going to, but I think we should take maybe one of the bullywugs or maybe even a couple bodies. Then when we can move, yeah, and then we can move in on the fortress. Hear me out. We move in on the fortress. We get an idea where their scouts are. We see how often they're scouting, and if it's like really long periods of time, then we don't have to worry about it as much. But if it's like they send out a scout every 2 hours, 2 hours before we want to go in, we ambush them with the bullywugs, or we ambush them and then we leave bullywugs corpses with the bad guys. And then they send out another one, and then maybe they move out to attack the bullywugs.
Well, I mean,
That's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We only have until.
It's a lot
I
of
it
don't
was
know
just-
where I don't know where
Wait,
you grew up, but where I grew up, playing Dwarf and Frog Clothing wasn't one of the games we played.
Either way, let's move away from the stinking troll and the stinking fish people.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
Frog people. That's all I care about. I just want to get a little bit down the road, if that we can find a road, and just
Deal.
take a second to collect our thoughts.
Can you animate these frog people? Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a necromancer. Wink.
Why did you give me a wink? I'm
Because you're not a necromancer, and then I'll wink again.
Why does he look at Theo? Look at Irin. Why does he keep winking at me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, either way, my great necromantic power has taken a lot out of me, and I need to sit down for a little bit, but I don't want to do it right here. Let's go.
Theo, you start leading the way, east and south.
Yeah.
About how far do you want to go?
You call me about 15 minutes into the brush?
All right, everybody roll a perception check for me. And then do you intend to move stealthily?
I do.
If you
You know,
do,
intends all sorts of things.
roll
I
a
think we
stealth
should
check if you are trying
try.
to.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
Boy, and stealth. Are we all moving silently?
Me and Rhunar
Looks
definitely
like
Yeah.
Rhunar for sure.
everybody rolled stealth. It looks like. There we go. All right, yeah. So interestingly enough, Byron, as you pass by that dead tree in the middle of the battlefield here, this thing right here, you notice that there's something glinting in the sunlight.
I'm going to nudge Irin, or whoever's right next to me. Is that Rhunar?
Irin.
You're in.
That's Irin.
That's Irin. Okay. Irin, I'm gonna nudge Irin, and I'm gonna point at him and be like, "Do you see that?"
Yeah, Irin totally sees it. He saw it just after you did.
You're glinting on the tree?
Just at the base of the tree.
Want to move towards it, or do you think it's a trap?
I mean, unless badgers started wearing plate mail.
Do not tempt the fates like that.
Yeah, that's not even funny.
I'll check it out.
All right. Irin, you move over and you can see buried under a bunch of moss and vines and fern fronds, there is something that looks to be metal that's covered up. It's hard to tell what it is.
I will
I'll
take
use
out my
one of those.
prybar.
I'll use one of those spears to kind of like move some of the muck out of the way.
Ooh, good idea.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You do that and you see what appears to be a helmet.
I'll pick it up.
It's pretty heavy. You look at it, and inside the helmet there is a pile of platinum pieces.
What?
Wow.
Nice.
Just, huh?
We just found like a massive treasure.
The helmet itself looks to be have a full faceplate that is immovable. It's very strange looking. It almost kind of has the look of a fish head in a way. But the visor doesn't retract or move. It's just a metal visor.
As a armorer, well,
Theo,
as a
get up here.
blacksmith, what am I able to glean? What sort of person this would have maybe worn this? You know, based on like a rough conceptualization of head sizes and shapes.
Head size, definitely a medium-sized creature. In terms of the design and the style, you haven't seen anything like this before.
This is different from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different
Huh.
looking.
Well, there's I'll like do a brief flip through, like what's a good estimate on the amount of coin here?
Let's see. There are 102 platinum pieces in there.
Wow.
Well, I'll be.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
That's
look
good.
at the. Are there
That'll
any
keep
like?
us sailing.
Are there any like discrete markings on this tree?
With that perception check, you don't see any markings on the tree.
Okay.
And going back to Rhunar, your nature check, you get the sense that this is possibly what was causing the bullywugs to be so protective of this area.
I'm gonna see Theo. Come put your, use your eyes to check out this helmet.
What do your
Like
what do your leech eyes see?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, that is.
Quit playing with dead
don't
bodies.
think
And come over here and.
I am not a lich. I am only. That was my father's side, and that was many generations back. I will not. Hold on. And he mutters those strange words, and his eyes do turn bright blue, and he does cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, the helmet lights up like a beacon. It's definitely magic.
Hey, if we find some place where I can sit down for an hour, I can look at this helmet a bit more and tell what type of magic is on it. Also, of course, it is magical.
I want it.
We should stash
That's
it.
wonderful. But let's take a look at it before it turns out it's the type of helmet that magically cuts your head off when you put it on. Also, why is it full of coins?
Maybe the coins are the trap.
Wait, so that might have been like a bullywug treasure hoard?
Or a trap. I'm gonna inspect it for a trap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a investigation check.
It's a mimic.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Holy shit, guys.
So, again, let us move on, find a place to sit down, and we'll see what we can do. Come on.
Sounds good. We should get moving.
All right, so you start trudging back in kind of a south and east direction, making your way 15, 20 minutes away from the site of the battle. And you find an area of high ground. At this point, your feet are soaked. Your pants, your leggings are wet up to your knees. It's been a long day. Yeah, you're in your waist. It's been a long day trudging through, even just a couple of hours. Seems like forever trudging through this marsh. It's not easy going. It's very difficult terrain to traverse, and you're all extremely relieved to have a few moments to rest.
Theo will take a short rest, take a few deep breaths, spend a couple of hit dice,
I'll take
and
a
also.
short rest.
So you're gonna spend an hour resting.
Do we only have time for a short rest?
Guys, I think,
I figure we have time for a full rest.
I could really use a full rest right now.
Yeah, I think we should do a full rest, but are we where we want to be?
No, we're not
probably
yet
not.
there. We don't know where we need to be yet because we don't know where the fortress is. We haven't gotten close enough to actually make that determination. So we need to rest for a minute, take a deep breath, bandage our wounds, then find the actual place we need to be so we know how far back away from it we can get.
Smart.
Do we have time for a short rest and a long rest, though?
We will.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna take a short rest. Great. The four of you hunker down. Are you doing anything to conceal your whereabouts or anything like that? Any precautions being taken, I guess, is the question.
Yeah, we should definitely take precautions here.
You said we were on like some high ground, like it wasn't swampy here.
I mean, it's a small little parcel of land, maybe 20-foot radius, that's not wet. So it's a pretty small little piece of upland.
All right, I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding and take out a 2-person tent,
Okay.
and I'm going to camouflage it. and then I'm going to climb into it and take my shoes and socks off.
Okay. Yeah, you can see when you take your socks off, they're soaking wet, and your toes are all shriveled like your feet have been soaking in the tub for a couple hours. But it feels really good to have your shoes and socks off. Unfortunately, there are swarms of insects that descend on your location. Having set up your tent, you're a little bit protected from this onslaught, but these bugs are swirling, and you spend the better part of an hour swatting insects as they come into land and bite and feed on your blood. I want everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man, I was scared I was gonna get a bad roll.
Okay, yeah, everybody passed the save, and so you get the benefits of a short rest.
Nice.
Theo is also going to spend the time looking over this fish-headed helmet to see if he can figure out what sort of magic is in it.
It is, what kind of magic would it be? I'm gonna say it has an essence of, transmutation, the school of transmutation. And remind me, with Detect Magic, you and taking a short rest to examine it, you get basically the benefits of learning how it works as well. Is that correct?
That is how it works, which
Okay.
always seems weird to me, but that's how it's written.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Are you going to share the results of your investigation with everybody?
I would.
Or do you want to
definitely
see it
do that.
first?
I'd like to see it first, just so I can Theo-splain it.
Yeah. All right, so you should be able to see it now. Yeah, it's in your journal.
Theo gets done looking at it, kind of looks inside, looks around, finds like a little bit of runic, and just kind of goes, ha! 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 Ho! Ho! Ha! Ho! Ha! 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 And just kind of giggling and laughing at this helmet.
It is a helmet of uncontrollable laughter.
He's cursed shit.
Does that mean all the platinum's cursed?
No, actually, this is very convenient. It is a helm that lets you breathe underwater and
What?
see in the dark, and also swim with the normal speed that you would possibly walk. Well, everyone but Irin, he would be much faster without this. But it is basically a helmet of being very, very good underwater, which is very convenient for where we are going, just in case we need it.
Yeah.
That only helps one of us, right? That can't be.
Not
Can't
that I am aware of. I didn't see any command words or anything. I just see the part where it was kind of enchanted here. But it's going to make one person do very well.
Is it the type of thing that somebody has to get used to?
It is the type of thing that you would need to spend time. I think the technical term used by the wizards is attuning to. Out of character,
Caress it until it's precious.
basically. But no, out of character, seriously. Helm of underwater action. While wearing this brass helmet, you can breathe underwater, gain dark vision up to 60 feet, and get a swim speed of 30 feet.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. And totally out of character, one of the humans probably needs that because dark vision is about to be super important in a pre-dawn raid.
I'll take it. I'm very stealthy.
Yeah, I mean, it might help us,
Just put it in my tent.
my tent.
I knew having this thing was going to come in handy.
Yeah, it might definitely help us break in. I don't know who wants it.
another swarm of insects starts to descend on your location.
Guys, get in my tent. Get in my tent.
Guys, I think it is time to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta
I'll pack up my tent real quick.
As we're getting ready to move and you're packing up the tent, Theo is going to use prestidigitation and just cleans his boots and socks out. Just using that, just wiggle finger, and you just see all the water just kind of and fall out.
Wait, can you do that to all of us?
If I like you. And he does it to Rhunar.
Thank you.
Irin, how
Now
are
I'm
your
putting
feet?
my dry boots on.
Wet.
Theo dries Irin's feet as well.
Thank you.
All right. So with dry feet, you set out from your location, and within 15 feet of moving, your feet are wet again.
Yeah.
As you splash through the marsh in a south and easterly direction.
That?
You make your way for probably another 45 minutes to an hour, and at this point you're getting extremely tired, and the day is growing long. The sun is starting to dip low in the sky, and you make your way to what appears to be nearly the edge of the marsh where it interfaces with the Bay of Javan. And you start to make your way through a couple of mangrove-like trees, sort of this witch's hair, moss hanging in the branches as you emerge onto the side of the ocean. And you can see now in front of you what appears to be the Sahuagin Fortress.
Can we see any patrols, any
Roll a
guards or
perception check.
There we are. I'd like to be behind this tree over here. Right. Sorry.
Essentially what you see is an island of bare vegetation in front of you. Other than mosses, some lichens, some seaweed, maybe the occasional clump of coarse grass, it's pretty much devoid of vegetation. No wildlife appears present. There's a couple of clouds of insects, of course, and maybe some mollusks that are attached to the side near the waterline, but in very stark contrast to other locations along the coast that you've seen and become familiar with, there are no seabirds in this area. You would expect them to be roosting on this pillar of volcanic rock in front of you. And true to their information from the scouts, you see this long stone causeway that leads out from the marshland towards what appears to be a small rock ledge. The causeway crosses the water just above the water line. It's about 10 feet in width, and you can just barely see that it ends at this ledge, and there is a set of large stone doors that are set into the side of the rock.
Do we see any patrols? No lifeline. No visible signs of fish people.
You do not see any visible signs of fish people, but Byron, with your high perception, you do notice just momentarily what you think is the dorsal fin of a shark that breaches the water surface and then disappears below the surface.
Okay.
Of course they have sharks for pets.
Yeah,
Or
guys,
maybe
I'm
that-
I
thinking
don't
that-
think we should take the water.
Yeah,
And I was originally thinking, let's take the water.
I bet the guards are in the
My
water.
thought is we should, when we come tomorrow morning, we take the potions of gaseous form so we can
Right.
move across the causeway and then slip literally through the gates as gas, come out the other side, murder the guards. Okay, congratulations, we secured the entryway.
Should we save the invisibility potions in case we need to make a getaway?
Abso-goddamn-lutely.
I think so too. We'll use
Or just when the Navy attacks.
Right.
We'll just slip out.
Let's see how things go tomorrow morning. We hold them in reserve is the important point, I think, there. Yes?
Yep. Yep. We should pass them all out though, so we should all be carrying our own now.
Perhaps we should do that at camp, which we should go find one a few minutes
Yeah.
away.
Let's move back into the woods here, away from this causeway. Let's move back like a quarter, half a mile maybe.
Okay.
What do you guys think? And
Half
find
a
a good-
mile at least.
Okay, half a mile. But let's as we're moving, if you see dry sticks, twigs, stuff like that, go ahead and collect it. Anything dry and dead.
Why is that? Are you
So
about
we
to
can
make
have a
fire?
we can have a small fire.
So we
small
can have
fire.
a fire right by the fortress that
that's
has
not a bad
guards looking
idea.
out?
I don't think we could risk that.
Why not?
Tonight's gonna be cold and damp.
Yeah. I don't like that though.
Yeah, well,
Probably shouldn't have joined the military then.
welcome to the Hool Marshes.
Sucks, guys.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Think about the warm ballista that's just going to keep your bosom.
You're absolutely
heated.
right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, no fire then. Let's go back. Let's go to camp.
Okay, so you guys backtrack, working your way approximately a quarter to a half a mile from what from what you can gauge. It's really hard, of course, to tell distance when it takes this much labor to move through the marshes. But you get yourself far enough away where you feel fairly confident that you won't be detected from the fortress itself. Now, whether or not there are quote-unquote patrols as you describe them, that's a whole nother subject. But you make your way, you find a spot where you can stay above the damp water line, and again you find yourself on a bit of a dry rise in the landscape, and you make your camp there.
Now, we can do a couple of things to kind of help with our camp here. For example, and Theo pulls out a bit of ration bread. You see this this jack bread? Hold on, watch this. He wiggles his fingers at it, says something. There's just like the slightest glow for a second, and he hands it to Byron. What does that taste like? And it will, honest to God, taste like delicious steak.
What?
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep eating it.
Your steak bread.
I'm just literally gonna be going to town on that.
So, quickly, Rhunar, what is your favorite thing to eat in the world?
I don't know. Steak?
Oh, well, convenient. Wiggle finger, glow. Here you go, try that. Irin?
Yeah,
Whoa, this is amazing.
I'll have what they're having.
Steak bread.
Wiggle finger, glow. Steak bread.
Thank you.
Hey, sure
Might be
beats
impressed.
seagull loaf.
Is that just meatloaf?
Oh, that's terrible. And Theo wiggles something at his and makes it taste like, you don't know, but it's bacon. You just, oh. So, that will at least make us feel slightly better about not having a fire tonight. I can't do too much about the warmth, but I can try and, oh god.
Bugs just swarming in on your position.
How many of us can fit in that tent?
It's a 2-person tent, so all of us.
Nuts to butts.
That's the butts.
And if we're naked, we'll stay warm.
Sometimes you worry me.
I'm literally gonna pitch the tent and climb into it as quickly as possible.
Right, we should take turns sitting watch tonight.
Sitting watch out here is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Theo says as he pulls out a pipe, fills it with pipe weed, and then kind of ignites that with a snap of his fingers, which tobacco smoke in real life at least sometimes ameliorates pests. I don't know if it'll work here, but it's what I'm going with. It's what I've got.
Yeah, you see that the smoke, as long as you can keep it, billowing, it helps a little bit, and the bugs tend to disperse over to your companions a little bit more.
Me and my pipe have first watch then.
Cool. I'm gonna chill in my tent, in my cloak.
All right, so night descends on the Hool Marshes. And at this point, really, the only sound in the marsh is perhaps the heavy breathing of your companions and the drone of insects that are just flying in clouds across this landscape. Occasionally, you hear a splash in the distance. Go ahead, Theo, and roll a perception check for me.
I rolled well.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you hear a couple of splashes that come closer.
Theo just materializes his sword and looks out towards the splashes.
You hear a couple more splashes. It seems as though at first you thought maybe it was coming towards your camp, but it seems to be just kind of moving off in the distance.
Splash.
Theo's gonna let that go, but he is in fact gonna keep the sword out at that point and just hang out with that, smoke his pipe, think deep thoughts. Why these bugs? Oh God, I hate bugs. And then unless something happens after a few hours, he's gonna wake somebody else.
Yep. Go ahead and wake up the next person.
Gonna wake Irin. He's responsible.
True. I'll take the next watch.
All right, Irin. So you settle into position to take your watch, maybe propped up against a small shrub with looking out over what you can see with your dark vision to be just a thick bog. The insects have started to die down a little bit, but they come in waves, and every so often you get a breeze kind of wafts across the marsh and brings this kind of smell of sulfur and decomposition in your direction, and it's a little offensive. But other than the drone of the bugs and the occasional splash and maybe a bird call that kind of startles you a little bit, nothing else of note happens on your watch.
Okay.
Theo, actually, there's one thing Theo would like to do to Irin before he had passed out. He's going to hand the fish head to Irin, and say, when you wake up Rhunar for last watch, because there's no way Byron will be awake, make sure he takes this with him, just in case we need it. Someone should be able to use it, and as it's too late and Byron is asleep, Rhunar.
All right.
So Irin, you wake up Rhunar for his watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. All right.
Here.
What's this for?
Oh, it might keep the flies off your head.
Oh, all right.
Might be useful.
Sounds good.
Irin, are you getting into the tent? I guess that's a good question for Theo too. Did you also go in the tent?
Yeah, he
Okay.
did.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just cover up with my bedroll as much as I can.
Okay. Okay. Rhunar, you set yourself up and begin your watch. The drone of insects seems almost maddening at this point. The air is still, doesn't seem to be any breeze whatsoever. And you just feel sweaty and hot, and everything's wet. And it's almost like this kind of oppressive humidity kind of sets in. Roll a perception check for me.
All right.
You have a very hard time seeing very far, especially with the darkness. it's difficult to see more than 20 feet from where you are, and even that, you all you see is vegetation and bulrush and reeds and ferns and dead or dying trees, trees that have rooted in areas that are way too wet for healthy growth. The bugs are swarming a little bit, and you're just you spend most of the time swatting bugs away from your face, but nothing hazardous happens during your watch. And it's now getting to be, probably a couple hours before dawn at this point.
All right. Well, I mean, does that mean we're running out of time to attack this place?
Well, yeah, we got 2 hours left. 2 hours before dawn, Byron's going to be up and ready to go.
Yeah, at this point, you guys are all getting ready, taking the tent down, prepping. Well, actually, everybody roll a Constitution save for me. And whoever was sleeping in the tent has advantage.
Which I'm very glad for.
Whew.
Nice. All right. Yeah, everybody gets the benefit of a long rest. Yeah.
How much hit die do you regain with a long rest?
Half your level, I think.
Half my level.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can.
Okay.
Nice.
So you've got everything packed up.
Yeah. All right. When should we down our potions? We should come up with a plan here.
I suppose when we can see the causeway, we drink the potions, then we cross the causeway, we get through the door using the form that we are gas. We then drop the gaseous form, kill anyone there, open the gates, jam them open if we can, and from there make the decision about whether to go further in or not.
And do we want to use the potions before we get to the causeway in case there are, I don't know, watchmen?
Do we want to waste the potions before we even cross the causeway?
I would assume that there's guards in the
On
water.
the causeway, we're going to be
On the
sitting
causeway.
ducks.
Yes,
But as soon as we see that we're in trouble, we take the potion.
better to sneak in
Without
gaseous
raising
form,
alarm, yeah.
achieve our objective. Yes, achieve
Yeah.
the objective first, then worry about other things.
Yeah, we want to maintain the element of surprise.
You're right. You're
Okay.
right. Until we get the gate open.
Surprise.
But are we opening this gate or are we opening the other gate? Aren't there other gates?
I don't think there are other gates.
I've heard a little bit about these potions before. We're not going to be able to talk to each other, right?
I would imagine not.
Since we'll just be clouds.
Correct.
Isn't it-
Which we should probably stick. We have plan. Get in. Get through.
Has
gate,
anyone
gate,
been
drop.
gassed before?
Only in one
No.
very weird dream.
Do you know how to move like that? Like,
I don't.
we-
That's why I was thinking we should probably take them once we are near the causeway.
yeah, because like,
Minimize potential problems.
good call. I
Take
like
it for a
that.
test drive.
What if we like float away?
Well, it lasts for an hour. We can.
Yeah,
I don't think the military would give it to us if we're just going to float away and not achieve our objective.
What if we are the objective?
You are overthinking this, my friend. Stay on target.
All right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take the gas farm things right before the causeway. Float across the causeway. Float through the gate. Open the gate.
Oh, and kill any fish monsters we see. That's fucking fish monsters.
Yeah, we have to kill them before they have a chance to open the alarm. So maybe I should
I-
go first.
I imagine once we get inside, we're probably going to see some of them. So maybe find like a good spot to be in. You know, we might not want to
A
pop
good
out of thin
stealthy
air right in
vantage
front of
point.
them. Yeah. If we just pop out in like a middle of a room and we're surrounded, might not be great.
That would be foolish.
Yeah.
Well, we will not know, unfortunately, until we are in there. But at that point, we have potions of invisibility, eh?
That's true. I guess you know, if we get surrounded, shit starts to hit the fan, down those invisibility potions.
Let us hope it goes better than that.
Yeah, it's gonna go better than that. Come on.
Anyway, that's still 10 minutes of swamp. Come on. Start trudging through the swamp.
You make your way backtracking towards the causeway, and without a whole lot of trouble, although it just sucks walking through this place, and you're really excited to get on some dry land. You make it to the edge of the marsh where it kind of opens up and dumps into the sea, and there it is, the causeway. The causeway itself is approximately 200 feet or so from the shoreline to the landing in front of the stone doors.
All right. Just to be sure we're agreeing on this, everyone now has one of each potion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I also have an extra
That's right.
potion, and I'll take out the jaunty unicorn bottle.
Wait, what's in that one?
I think it's wine. I'm gonna pop the cork, take a swig, hand it over.
Theo's eyes takes a swig, passes it down.
Jaunty unicorn, guys.
How well do you know wine?
Not well at all.
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it tastes like wine.
It's tasty.
That's ominous. All right. I'll take a sip. I'll take a pre-ward swig.
I'll smell it.
How well do you know wine, Irin?
I mean, stereotypically, a little bit, moderately.
I've drank
Not
it.
a connoisseur.
Not a connoisseur?
Not a connoisseur, but
All right.
maybe more than a dabbler.
More than a dabbler, but not a connoisseur. Go ahead and roll just a straight intelligence check.
All right.
Nice. That's what I was asking for. It tastes like really good wine.
Nice.
Like it's some of the best wine you've had that you can remember.
Yeah, I'll take a good mouthful.
Yeah, you take a big pull and it's a little bit spills into your beard a little bit, but you kind of like that. And yeah, it's really nice. It's got a really nice floral bouquet on it. It's dry but not too dry, and you can pick up sort of this flavors of like oak, almost like a burnt, sort of like a charred oak flavor to it.
Way better than that claw wine shit.
Oh, well, that does not take very
That's for
much.
sure.
Speaking of which, and Theo pulls out his gaseous form potion.
Yep.
Let's see what this shit tastes like, and he downs it.
All right, you pop the cork and down it in one gulp, and it doesn't really have a whole lot of taste to it. Within 3 to 5 seconds, your whole body starts to tingle. Starts at
How do
your
you feel?
feet, and your feet start to tingle, and it kind of starts making its way up your legs. It gets to like your knees and your thighs, and it's almost like your body is kind of going numb. It's tingling and then kind of going numb, and it's working its way up to your waist, up to your chest, and you get a little panicky as it sort of works its way up to your neck. And then the three of you watch as Theo just kind of looks at his hands, holds his hands out in front of him, and suddenly he dematerializes in front of you, and just all of a sudden you see him just become this misty smoke that just kind of hovers over the vegetation.
Nice. I'll drink
Alright.
mine.
Yep. Here go.
I will search the ground where Theo just was
Okay?
for anything that he may have dropped.
It doesn't look like anything that he was carrying fell to the ground, so you make the assumption that everything that he had on him also became gaseous form.
I'm going to take my potion.
The three of you pop your potions, down them, and the same thing happens. You have this strange sort of, almost like you're getting super high and it's overtaking you. You have this moment of anxiety, and then all of a sudden you just dematerialize into mist.
Right before I dematerialize,
If Theo could somehow give you a look, he would give you a look, and he tries to give you a look, but it's not super effective.
Right.
So
I'm
you
gonna-
are
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna
are
start
currently in gaseous form. You can't communicate with each other.
I
You
gotta take a
can
quick break.
strangely you can see what you're doing, but yeah, it's you can't communicate. And yeah, let's take a 10-minute break.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you have just transformed yourselves into gaseous form, and you are at the edge of the Hool Marsh. What would you like to do next?
I'm gonna immediately start floating to the gate.
Theo will also start gate floating.
Yeah, you. It's interesting. You get the sense that it's actually a lot easier to maneuver than you thought it was. Luckily, there's not much of a wind to fight, so you're able to just kind of float your way across this open space, across the causeway, making your way towards this rock ledge. The rock ledge is about 30 feet wide, give or take. It's set into this vertical rock surface, and there are a pair of large stone doors. Each of them is 10 feet high, roughly 5 feet wide. Surface of the doors appears featureless. I still find it very odd that you can even see when you're in gaseous form, but that's all right.
Magic.
There are no visible handles to the doors, except for a rectangular aperture that is 6 inches wide by 4 inches high, cut into the center of the left-hand door as you're facing, looking at it. It's about 6 feet up off the ground. There's a flat metal plate that covers the aperture from the inside. It looks to be some sort of like a sight hole or a greeting aperture.
Oh, we can't talk.
You can't
I'm
communicate
gonna
with
float
each other.
through it.
Yeah, Theo is going to try and slip through the edges of the door.
Yeah, I mean, given this new form that you've taken, you can make your way through small holes, narrow openings, cracks. The only thing you can't really go through is liquid, which is interesting. But yeah, you're able to make your way through this sight hole, and you find yourself inside a bare Spartan room. It's approximately 50 feet wide, 20 feet in depth, and there are a lot of these fish creatures that are in this room. I'm going to bring you over to the map here. Let's see. I need to drop you in here. Hold on a sec.
Oh god.
Let's see.
We're gas though, right?
You are gas.
Wait, we're ghasts?
We're gas.
You're gaseous.
I'm a gas.
Gaseous. we're a gaseous substance.
We're ghasts? I'm gonna give them all poison and drain their life away.
I'm gonna float into their lungs. They can't breathe me.
Hey, we're guests in this fortress.
Oh, the tables have turned.
I can't see anything.
All right, so
Everything's black.
you make your way inside. And this is an even weirder thing. Some of you have dark vision, can actually see. But those of you that don't have dark vision, you can't see. It's dark in here.
Oh God!
But you
I
can
see
hear
nothing.
voices and movement.
All right, I'm gonna float up and see if I can sense like a roof, like a ceiling.
Yeah, you can float up, and you're up over the top of. It's hard because you can't see, right? You don't have dark vision, but you have the sense that it's probably 10 feet to 20 feet high. This chamber.
Did Rhunar put on the helm and attune to it last night?
No,
No,
I don't have the helmet.
I gave you the helmet.
you did have it,
It-
but you
it-
didn't do anything with it.
What? You gave it to me?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I said right before right after I woke you up from your watch. I said, "Here, take this helmet. It could be useful for."
Anyways, you guys cannot communicate with each other at this point, so you don't know if he has the helmet or not.
All right,
Byron,
I'm sorry. I thought you.
Theo and Irin can see, but I don't think Byron or Rhunar can see anything in the darkness.
No, I can't see a thing.
But you do hear, and there's just a lot of movement, and there's conversations that are happening in this strange language that you don't understand. Irin and Theo, those with dark vision, why are there two Theos?
I don't know. I was
That's a
wondering
good
that myself.
question.
You see approximately, let's see, 10. There are 13 to 15 of these fish people packed into this room. Some of them look like mooks, a little bit smaller. They're all carrying spears. If you've ever seen that Sahuagin before, they definitely look like fish. They have, they're scaly, they're very muscular looking, but they have this dorsal fin that runs from their nose down their back. They have a long tail, about 6 feet, extends 6 feet from their lower back. They have these sort of cheek fins that flare out, and this long, almost like Fu Manchu mustache appendage that kind of drapes down over this maw of just disgusting sharp teeth that are, it's almost like shark teeth that are just jam-packed into this mouth. And they have this kind of rudimentary sort of crustacean armor on their shoulders. And then there are a couple of, there are two larger individuals that are significantly more buff and more robust. Yeah, they have a different coloration. All of their skin is this sort of green tinge, but these larger Sahuagin have sort of this blue look to them.
That's these ones.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys gonna do? Here, let's do this. Before you do anything, let's everybody roll initiative.
Okay, dokie.
I can't see my
Yes,
guide
that's
to
what I
select
like.
myself.
It's all right. You just roll it from your sheet.
Coral Smasher.
That doesn't sound good.
And luckily, none of us are made out of coral, so I think we're safe.
Got bad news about what Theo has for bones.
You a half sea
12.
elf?
Okay, so.
It's
Interesting.
made of sea anemones.
They soft.
All right, Irin, you have the initiative. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna explore a little bit.
Okay.
You currently have a flying speed of 10.
Thank you.
I'll move that far then.
Can we? Oh, can we perceive where each other are?
You can't, because you can't see.
Okay.
So
Runar's just
Irin,
gonna sit
you
there.
you move and you're just kind of looking around.
Yeah.
Okay. So
What's
you're
this,
able to move into this other room here.
What's this spiky thing on the? I see here.
Yeah. So there is in this room you see a stone bench along the south wall that continues around the angle of the west wall. There's a chain and pulley mechanism mounted on the north wall, and you see that there is this almost like a wheel that allows and it has a chain extending from it, so it allows them to raise and lower what appears to be some sort of a gate.
Okay. Can I see this gate at all?
Yeah, you can see that there's a gate that hangs in this area right here, in between this the corridor.
Oh,
That's what those little dots are there.
interesting. Okay.
All right. Anything else that you want to do?
At the moment, no.
All
I don't
right,
think that's
Theo.
all further I can move.
Jesus.
Realize I'm counting and just no one can hear me. I did a double move to just kind of catch up to where he is. And do I see the gate as well that's at this location?
Yeah, you see the portcullis above, and you see the mechanism here, which you can reasonably ascertain is used to manipulate the gate. There are more Sahuagin in this room. There are an additional 5 Sahuagin mooks that are hanging out in this room.
Those damn mooks.
They seem to be not on high alert, but certainly they are armed and they are equipped.
Equipped for battle.
My
Correct.
totem?
They're all carrying weapons. All of the guys in this room have spears. Theo, is there anything else that you want to do?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay, Byron.
All right, so I hear things in a direction, right?
You hear creatures all around you. It's
Okay.
actually extremely disorienting for you because in some sense, you're occupying the same space as these creatures. So you're like on top of them. In some sense, they're on top of you. You're moving between them. It's a very strange, disorienting place to be.
I will attempt to move away from them, but still be able to hear them.
All right, and at this point, you can't really see anything, correct?
Right. Nothing
Okay.
at all. I mean, I can see where my token is.
What
right now.
direction would you like to move?
I think I will move. Well, the closest one to me is like probably on my space.
Correct.
You know what? I will move one space west of where I'm at.
Okay, go ahead.
Does it feel like I'm inside of one of them right now?
It's hard, like, sensation is very strange, so it's hard to tell. You can feel a creature breathing because you're still at the same level as them. You can feel its breath, and it's talking, and you can almost, it's almost like you're being pulled towards its nasal cavity and then exhaled from its gills.
Oh, damn. I wonder if I can. No, I'm gonna move one more space.
Okay, and I think that's all you can move is 10.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay. Rhunar, you have floated up to a higher position in this chamber, so you're about 5 to 10 feet above, as best you can tell. Again, very disorienting. Essentially, you're blind at this point.
Can I feel? Can I feel a roof?
You can feel an obstruction above you.
Okay. So I'd like to just float along the obstruction until I can feel like another obstruction in front of me.
Which direction do you want to move?
Just like forward from the door.
Okay, go ahead and move 5 feet first. You can move up to 10, but first move 5. This is kind of interesting. I like this. Okay. Yeah, you get to that point and you feel an additional obstruction to your forward movement.
All right. Do I feel like there's anything to the right of me?
It's really hard to tell. You just kind of have to go for it.
All right.
Either
I'm
right
gonna
or
try to-
left at this point.
I'm gonna try to move to, I guess, world left. I'm gonna try to move this way.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You move into that space and you don't feel confined or obstructed at this point.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you want to do?
I guess not. I'm just gonna try to like I'm up above, so I'm just based on sound. I'm gonna try to determine where around me like all of the creatures are, kind of like a spidey sense.
All right, roll a perception check. I was gonna say roll with disadvantage, but then I was thinking to myself, maybe at like when you're in gaseous form, you're you know, like when you lose a sense, your other senses are kind of heightened. So we'll just do a straight roll. You get the sense that that you're sort of you have moved away from a group of these individuals that are making noise and moving around. And they would tend to be sort of like in this area over here that you moved away from, if you can see that ping.
I didn't see it. Okay. So they're up there.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'll just hold here for now.
Okay, so that's the end of the first round. We're back to Irin.
Alright. I am going to, I guess, double move.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, you can see, correct? You've got your dark vision on, so you can kind of get a sense of the dimensions of this room and where there's unobstructed movement, etc. So, at this point, roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
And let's see.
Oh. Rocking this shit.
Nice.
Okay. You don't get the sense that the creatures in this room have detected your presence.
Okay. How tall is this ceiling?
You're looking at this. It's about a 15-foot high corridor.
Okay. And
The rooms themselves are 20 feet, and then the corridor ahead of you to the east is 15
Okay.
feet.
And then remind me again, the portcullis winch, is it rope or chain?
It is chain.
Like pretty stout chain?
Yeah, it looks to be pretty robust.
Okay. If only I had a pocket rust monster. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Theo, what would you like to do?
All right, Theo's gonna double move. Ooh, make sure I've got the right thing. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. That is all I've got this turn. Next turn I have a plan.
One of the creatures that you pass by sort of coughs and starts kind of swatting at your mist as you've passed by it.
Oh, good.
Can't do anything.
Byron, you're in complete darkness and you hear
All right. What direction do I hear that from? Can I kind of gauge the direction that I'm hearing this from?
you kind of hear it all around you,
Oh shit! Still.
with the exception of sort of in this direction. If you can see that
I will
ping.
move. I think south.
Correct.
I'll move 5, 10.
Okay. This is kind of fun. All right.
And I will wave myself around.
All right.
I'm gaseous, I guess.
Anything else you want to do?
Not yet, no.
All right. That brings us to Rhunar.
I can't really remember. I'm getting turned around.
Yeah,
Can't see
it's
anything.
dark. It's very disorienting being gaseous.
I heard a sound coming from. Sorry.
Well, there's a lot of sounds. Yep.
Okay.
There's voices. There's movement. It's loud in this room, and the sounds are echoing off the walls of this chamber.
Right. So I'm just gonna move up like 10 feet if I can, this way.
Okay.
And do I feel anything in front of me?
Nope.
I'm still up by the roof. How
You
far
just
can I
kind of hear a. Coming from below you.
Right, I'm gonna move one more. That's all I got for now. I'm basically just waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Based on what I hear.
Yep. Let's see. Top of the order. Irin. That's 2 rounds.
What happened? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way. 5, 10, 15, 20.
The corridor ahead of you just continues, and there's another right turn up ahead that you can see.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna keep doing for now.
Okay. All right, Theo.
All right, let's make some bad decisions.
I like the sound of that.
Theo
I do too.
Theo is going to, as a free action, dismiss the gaseous form.
All of a sudden, you apparate in this space. Let's just, yeah, okay. There's nobody below you.
Yeah. And then he utters an arcane word and casts Thunderstep.
Okay. Where are you going to teleport yourself to?
Right over here next to the winch.
Okay, so you can.
And everything within 10 feet of me takes 3d10 damage.
All right. Make a con save. All right, roll 3d10. Let me make a con save here. So this guy. What's your
Shit damage. 16.
what? 16. That's a fail. What's the damage? 11.
11.
Okay. Do they get pushed at all?
Nope. But
Okay.
it is real fucking loud.
Yeah. You said 16, correct?
11.
Oh, 11. All right. That's a save, so it's half damage on a save, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, that would be sweet if it also pushed him back.
Yeah.
Upside I hit 8 of them.
Where were you? Right here? Yeah, okay. Okay. Half damage on that one. That's a nice move. This guy. A lot of mooks. Save. Five, 10. This guy here. Fail. Nice. And one more. success. All right. So you affected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them with that spell. This everybody in this chamber hears this deafening, and it ricochets, and the sound waves vibrate and reflect off of the inside of this chamber as you momentarily see Theo appear, and then, well, actually, no, you don't see anything because Byron and Rhunar can't see. But all
there
of the
any light?
fish guys see this, whoop-wah, and all of a sudden he's back here by the winch.
Was there-
Theo, anything else that you want to do? And no, there was no light associated with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Part of my movement, what I can do is interact with an object, which is whip out and light a torch and just kind of drop it,
Okay.
and then kind of just huddle up behind my buckler and get ready.
So here's a torch.
Woo!
I think you should be able to manipulate it so you can throw it wherever you want to or put it wherever you want to.
There's fine.
Okay. So that lights up the chamber a bit for Byron and Rhunar. And is that the end of your turn, Theo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's going to be a surprise round. So the Sahuagin are not going to get a chance to attack, but neither are Byron. Or
Hey, Dave.
Rhunar.
Dave, can I just bring something up real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the night in the swamp, when I was handed the helmet,
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds dumb, but I thought that they handed me a fish head.
Okay.
Because
I
the
handed
way
you
that,
the fish helmet.
yeah, the way that it was brought up, it sounded like you gave me that rotten fish head. So I didn't know I had the helmet. Now, just having it on my person, does that attune to me though?
No.
It does. I have to actually put it on my head and like walk.
You'd
around
have to
with it?
spend time like interacting with it and like studying it and put it. Yeah, you'd have to put it on, and so we'll say
Okay.
that that didn't happen, obviously. So
Yeah, no, it didn't happen. But
Yep.
so I'm sorry, I misunderstood everybody. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Apparently. right,
let's see.
let's move
So that brings us to Irin, you hear this loud kabang from the other room, and you also see a torch light up, and it improves your vision. Obviously, adds a little bit more light to the scene. So you do have an opportunity to act.
Okay.
This is round 3. I don't think that was a bad decision, Theo. I thought that was a good one.
I disagree.
Given
but
the number of bad guys on the only good decision was leave, but here we are.
Right. Yeah.
You
I mean,
might
it's
have been
it's
able
a
to
it's
find
a
a better
gradation of good to bad, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something else now. I'm gonna materialize,
Okay.
and hopefully these guys are paying attention to Theo, and I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I want to drop this porculus.
Okay. So you're going to interact with
Yeah,
the winch, as it were. Okay.
'cause I don't want to fight all those guys out there.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Not an intelligence saving throw, although it's the same.
Yeah, you look to this thing and you start to kind of crank it down. It's going to take you some time.
Oh, it doesn't just. I can't just kick it loose and have its weight.
You are
Well
with a
counterweighted.
quick response. You're unable to see what the mechanism was.
There. Okay. Well, that's my action, I guess.
Okay. So it starts to come down as you turn this thing. You kind of look over at these two fish guys that are right next to you. And you're like, don't mind me, and you start working this. You start working this thing. All right, Theo.
He was going to step over next to Irin to kind of give him support, and we'll start by attacking Fishman 1 here with the sword.
Okay. Oh shit,
Nice.
yeah, that definitely hits. 13? Nice.
Is he still standing?
Yeah, you carve through him from left to right, and he just kind of stumbles back, and he like looks at you and snarls, and you can see that he's moving his spear towards you.
Immediately reverse cut, strike at him again.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh
Wow.
shit! Yeah,
Awesome.
Oh my god.
you cut him right in half, and he just drops to the ground and kind of flops around like a dead fish.
But and if at all possible, Theo will try and help with getting the portcullis down.
Okay. You can lend a hand, but you've used your action to attack, so there you go. You can use your free action to interact with this device. All right, so that brings us to this guy here. He is going to turn, and he sees the gate starting to lower, and he dives through. And he is going to attack you, Theo.
No.
He's going to use his spear two-handed. Oh shit, this isn't going to be... All right, here we go. He's got 3 attacks. This is a Sahuagin champion. He just kind of... First attack. Ooh, fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. Natural 20.
Still misses. It's a miss. It's a miss.
Mm.
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
That is... give me 1 second. I didn't... That is going to be 14 piercing damage as he just guts you with his spear. And
Trying to math.
not a very nice guy. He's going to attempt to spear you again. Uh, 18.
That is just my armor class, so it hits.
Shoot. All right, here we go. 7 additional piercing damage. And then just for fun, he's gonna kind of extend his mouth towards you and try to bite you in the face.
Oh, how nice of him.
14 misses.
It's
So you see this big maw come in for a bite, and you're able to sort of duck out of the way. It's just that brings us to Byron.
All right. So I can still only move 10 feet unless I double move as gas. Is that correct?
Correct. You can exactly.
And I will stop here. But I will attempt to stop in this guy's lungs
Okay.
and gills. I'll try and suffocate him with myself.
Is there a guy right there? Oh yeah, there is.
I'm going to try and float into him.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to use my gaseous form as a kill.
Roll a dexterity check. Just straight dex.
Second.
You get sucked in, and then you get ejected through its gills. Anything else that you want to do?
That's gross.
I'll do it again. And that's it.
Okay. All right, Rhunar.
Just use all your move to go in and out, in and out.
All right. So how far?
I
can
will
move
be
in
circulated.
gas form?
You can move 10 feet or 20 if you use your action as a dash action, basically as
All right.
gas.
So I'll move. 20. All
Okay.
right. I want to get through that gate and not be trapped on this side of it. So I'm going to stay as gas form.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Brings us to this guy. He is, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to come into the room. You see another one of these fish guys come in. He's got this deep blue skin, and he's carrying a mace, or a warhammer, excuse me, as he comes up towards you, Theo, but he is not going to attack you this round. Yep. Okay. Now all of the mooks get to move.
How fast is that gate coming down?
Not fast enough.
Oof.
They're all gonna get inside now.
Oh God.
A couple of them move over to look out the door to make sure that there isn't any sort of attack coming. All right, so that's the mooks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10. So they're using most of their action is to move, it looks like, at this point.
Oh my God.
Anybody have a bomb?
I just used the one AoE I had.
That brings us to Irin. Irin, you're still maneuvering this gate. Roll another intelligence check for me.
Right.
I mean, I guess you don't have to continue manipulating the gate, but it's up to you. Okay, what would you like to do? Would you like to continue with the gate?
Oh, I see that they're all in here now.
Theo's having a
I see
stroke.
I see that all these guys are in here now.
Mm-hmm.
I say, well, I guess I'd never thought I would die at the hands of a bunch of fish fucks. But here we are. I am going to...
I'm just moving the dead one out of the way.
I'm gonna kind of hop up on top of this winch
Okay.
to jump over Theo
Nice.
and
Round of 4.
to move my token with the WSAD keys. That doesn't work. And like I want to jump on top. I want to try to jump and hit like this guy.
Okay. Like jump on top of him or jump and pass by him as you attack him?
I want to like maybe like if
You just can't end your turn in his space, but you can do
Right.
essentially any kind of cool monk shit that you need to do.
yeah, I'll do like a shove attack as my attack as my first attack to do like essentially like body blow like right into him to try to kind of push him back.
Okay. Which one? The one on the far left here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Yeah.
Strength.
Yeah. Hopefully he sucks.
Oof, I rolled a 20. Or I rolled a
Nice.
17, but it's a 20.
Alright. Well, I guess I will
You just hit this like a wall.
fall to the side here. Oh, I will then use my second attack to punch him in the fish dick.
All right.
Do it.
Right in the fish dick.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
How about that? 8 damage.
Yeah.
I will. This is one of the bigger dudes.
Yep.
I will make. Hang on, where's-
You don't really find a dick though, but you punch him between the legs and he
Yeah. I will spend a key point and force him to make a con DC 15 save.
Okay. He fails.
He is stunned.
Okay.
I will spend another key point to attack this guy with Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
And I will give him
4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay. Poof.
And then I will make my second flurry attack against him.
That hits. Nice. 2 quick blasts.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Theo.
Is too close to do anything of the really stupid things I was thinking about. So Theo is going to attack this guy.
Okay.
Sword.
All right. Oh yeah, that hits.
Nice.
And swing around and keep attacking him because I
Okay.
doubt he's down.
No, he's still up. Yeah, that also hits. He's still up. 2 quick
my action.
blasts. You just start carving at this fish guy, trying to gut him.
And I don't have anything else I can really do on a bonus action quite yet. So that is, hold on. I would have had to use that last term. Never mind. Okay, nope, that's all I've got right now.
Okay. That brings us to the Sahuagin champion standing at your right, Theo, and he is going to attack you with his. Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. He's going to attack with his spear, and it
With his
looks to
floppy
be that
fish dick.
he has you flanked. So he's going to have advantage. 23 to hit. The first
Yeah, that'll do
attack.
it.
5 piercing. Second spear attack. 23 for.
Yep.
Hello. 4 piercing damage. and then he's going to try to bite you. 14?
Misses.
Nice. All right. Let's see. He is also going to move 10. That brings us to Byron. Still in gaseous form.
Ooh, yep. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't leave and then attack, can I?
You
What do
won't
you
be
mean?
able to attack at all.
Yeah, you can attack. You've used your movement and your action at this point. You have a bonus
Yep.
action.
I am going to stay a gas
Okay.
for one more turn.
Rhunar?
I'm gonna drop my gaseous form.
Okay.
Just-
You find
Yeah,
yourself
just
standing in this room. You kind of drop to the floor because you were up above a little bit, but your feet land on solid ground. You look around and there's fish people everywhere.
Yep. I'm gonna start attacking this guy right in front of me. So I'm
This
gonna
guy
go for-
or this guy?
Sorry, I have my tokens.
Oh, I thought you were a bad guy this whole time. I couldn't make out your token because it's so in shadow.
Am I currently surrounded?
Kind of.
Is this a guy right here?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a guy on your.
Yep. There's a guy. There's 3 guys that are within melee range of you.
All right, I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
It's time to start swinging.
Yep. Agreed.
Now I'm going to arm myself with my shield
Okay.
and the magic scimitar.
Got it.
Oh, come on.
That first attack misses. He dips out of the way as you swing at him. Oh yeah, the second attack hits and you cut him in half and he just flops to the ground.
I'm just gonna yell. And I guess that's it.
Let's see, that brings us to this guy here. God, there's a lot going on in this little area, isn't there? Byron, you're still gaseous, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so this guy here is going to attack, I guess it's Theo. Yeah, that would make the most sense. All right, he raises his warhammer and swings it at you, Theo. He does not have advantage.
Hammer.
13 does not hit, I'm
That's-
guessing. But he does get 2 attacks. Oh, fuck, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh Jesus.
Nice.
So that is, Jesus, really? Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, okay. That's 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I have 11 hit points left.
Jesus.
And no healing.
You don't have any healing?
No, the only person here who has healing is me. And it's only because I have dwarf powers.
Oh boy. Brings us to the mooks.
Wrong
Let's
button there,
see,
sorry.
1, 2, 3. They're gonna move.
Unless these fish heads that I swiped from the bullywugs are actually healing potion fish heads.
All right, so
Wink,
all
wink,
this talk
nudge,
of-
nudge.
Irin, you've
Irin.
just been surrounded. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these guys around you. I'm gonna use. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna use the mob rules here.
Nice.
Your armor
I look at
class
them as they
is what,
surround me.
17?
Say again?
What's your armor class?
17.
Okay, so 17.
I look at them and as they surround me and
14.
say in Dwarvish, well, at least now the odds are almost in your favor.
Nice. 2 of them hit you
All right.
for, let's see. For 7 piercing damage with their first attack and spear, and the second one for 10
Jesus.
additional piercing damage.
All right.
Okay, that's the mooks. This guy is going to... He's going to attack you too. Jesus. Theo, what the fuck?
Oh.
This is not good.
No, it's not.
No.
If only there was a third target in this room.
Bite attack. 6. That's not going to hit.
Nope, does not.
Claw. 7 does not hit. Come on, really? 15?
Does not hit.
Oh man, you're able to sort of bob and weave around this guy as he's trying to take you out.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Oh man, that's pretty fucking lucky. All right. Irin, this Coral Smasher is going to swing his Warhammer at you.
Okay.
Is he still stunned? Or not anymore?
Yeah, he's stunned.
Yeah, good point.
I stunned his ass.
Yeah, he can attack you.
Nice.
And
That's
does
right.
a mob still count if he was a mob? Was
Yeah.
he part of the
He's
mob?
not part of the mob. Yep, so he is still stunned. So he will not be attacking anybody. Irin, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, that's an action? Oh, that's stupid. So I am going to... how hurt does this dude between Byron and Theo look?
He looks severely wounded.
Severely
He's
wounded.
bleeding
Theo
all
is
over the
full of
stone
blood.
floor.
Yeah, I'm going to strike at him with my hammer.
Okay.
Ugh.
Excuse me.
I imagine that will miss.
An 11 does not hit.
Alright. My second attack. Again with the hammer.
Nice. Does that hit?
That should hit, yeah.
Oh yeah, 17 hits.
Smash!
Yeah, you drop him.
Nice.
I kind of look
Coral Smasher, nice.
at these fucking dick monkeys and just kind
They're
of
more like sea monkeys.
sea monkeys, yeah.
Yeah.
These little sea monkeys,
Sea
and I
dick
just
monkeys.
kind of like brush my shirt like I'm, wiping crumbs off of my beard,
Mm-hmm.
and spend a key point to use patient defense
Okay.
and take the dodge action as a bonus action. I will use that to trigger my dwarven thing, fortitude, to heal myself, to use a hit point, a
Hit die.
so d8 plus 2,
Nice.
So
Sweet, man.
That's what you want. That's what you want to
Give me
see. Theo, now just think, if you had that ability, wouldn't that be nice?
Oh,
What a dick. That was a dick move, sorry.
Damn it, it's not doing that.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Irin?
10. I am going to risk, I guess, the wrath of these chucklehead. Am I able to step to here?
Dead
Where's
body.
it? Sorry, where?
To where I am, like, I'm from here to here.
Sure,
A lot
you
of
can
attack.
stand on a dead body. Why not?
Okay. I'll take attack of opportunities, I guess, but I'll have disadvantage against me because I'm dodging.
Yeah, good call.
But I gotta help cover Theo's, or at least one side of Theo.
They miss.
Sweet.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Theo, it's your turn.
As action, we were going to grow out that armor of Agathis because we love those temp hit points.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And as a bonus action, this is a champion over here, right? Or this motherfucker right here, right?
Which
He's
one?
different in
Yeah, yeah, he's bigger and brawnier.
Him get Wrath of Blade Bearer because I don't like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not going to move, so that is it.
All right. Got it. He is wrathed. Does he have any disadvantage because of that or anything? No. Okay.
Nope. It's just all it buffs Theo when he attacks.
All right. You see him, Theo, pull a conch shell from his pocket,
Jesus.
and he brings it up to his mouth, and you just hear this, and he blows this loud alarm on his conch shell as his action. Byron, your turn.
All right.
You're still gaseous, if I remember correctly.
Yep, I'm going to drop out of gas form immediately. And I'm going to go 5, 10. I'm going to do a... Oh, wow. That's weird. I'm going to do a weird jump. Kind of like dive over this fish guy to land here.
Okay.
There we go. And then I'm going to... As I'm jumping over him, I'm going to bring my rapier down across the back of his neck.
Which one? This guy in the middle here?
Yep, right there.
All right, you have advantage because he's flanked. Oof. Yeah, he's one of the big boys. 24? That hits?
Nice.
24.
Yep. For,
For
19.
19.
Wow.
Piercing damage in the back. of
Very
his neck.
nice.
Is that sneak attack?
Yep, I
We
get
have
sneak
that.
attack because I have advantage on the roll.
Okay, roll your sneak attack damage.
Oh, already it's included already.
Oh, it is?
Oh, okay.
That's what that's.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it's in there. I see that.
Got it. All right, cool. Anything else, Byron?
Nope. I'm gonna take up a ready stance and be ready to fight.
All right, Rhunar.
All right. I'm gonna go dual scimitar at this point.
So you're going to drop your shield?
Yeah. Does that cost me additional actions?
Not to drop it on the ground, but
I'm just gonna
you
drop
wouldn't
it.
be able to stow it and draw a sword in the same round. You'd have to choose one or the
Okay.
other.
I'm gonna drop it and start swinging on these guys with my swords.
All
'cause
right.
I see the need of urgency here. in
Yeah,
front
I
of
would
me.
say so.
So I'm going after this guy in front of me first.
All right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Haha.
You slice through him, and he's still up, but his intestines start to spill out onto the on the stone below him.
Okay, he gets my offhand.
Okay.
Boom.
Yep, that hits too, and he goes down.
And then I'll swing my next one. My extra attack will be on this other guy next to me.
Okay.
$14?
Yep, that hits for
Nice.
11.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yep.
He's still up, but yeah, you slice him across the chest.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, the first guy's mutilated body just drops to the ground and just spills nasty, wet intestines all over the stone. Anything else from you, Rhunar?
No.
Okay.
I'll stay right here.
All right, that brings us to the mooks. They're gonna move. All right, so let's see here. God, it's so hard to see because there's so many guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your AC, Byron?
It is.
Is it 15? Okay. So 12, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 2 of these guys hit you with their spears. There we go. They make 2 attacks against you. Only 2 hit you, though. 3 piercing. 5 piercing. So 8, 10, 12 total piercing damage as you get jabbed with spears.
In response to, well, actually, yeah, I'll
Do you
take
have a reaction you want to use?
not this time.
Okay.
I might. Did one of the guys who attacked Irin, was he one of the ones next to me?
They attacked Byron, and one of them was this guy right here. So he's
That was
next
rude
to you.
of him.
Yep.
And for his rudeness, I will attack him as my reaction.
All right. With Sentinel?
With Sentinel.
I love it. Roll to hit.
Not like that,
Nope,
though.
that one misses, unfortunately. Shoot. All right.
So close.
Yeah, damn it.
I tried, buddy.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Let's see. So that's the Mook's turn. This guy here is going to attack Byron as well. Jesus. Guys. The
As soon
heck?
as he swings at me, you hit him, Theo.
I only get one reaction.
And
Wait, no,
now
I get a reaction every round.
every turn,
Every
or
turn.
yeah,
So-
every player's turn.
So yeah, I only get one reaction, so I've already used it.
Yep. First attack against Byron. 22 to hit. 4
That hits.
piercing.
Okay.
17 to hit. That hits.
17 hits as well.
For 7 piercing. And his
Okay.
third attack. 7 misses.
So 11 damage.
Yes, total 11 piercing.
Ouch.
So this guy here, Irin, your stun is only lasts till the end of his last turn, correct? So that stun is no longer active. He might be muted, but I think that's the case. He is going to attack Irin with his...
I was muted.
Yeah, so the stun only lasts till the end of his last turn, correct?
Correct. He's no longer stunned.
All right, so he's gonna come at you with the Warhammer as he shakes it off. 14
Alright.
does not hit,
No.
and 15 does not hit. He takes 2 big swings at you, and you easily sidestep both of them. And that brings us to Irin.
I just kind of look at his hammer, look at my hammer, and then smash him in the face.
Okay. Do it.
Nice.
How about that?
Yeah, that hits. For 6
6
damage. That's the guy that
damage.
just swung at you, correct?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
this coral
Yep.
smasher dude.
Yep.
I will. I'll attack him again. I'll like go to hit him with the hammer, but then I'll kick him in the shins.
Okay.
Oh, damn it! I'm sure the fake out didn't work.
No, he pulls his foot up as you try to kick his shin. This webbed foot.
Stupid tall fish monsters.
How tall are these dudes?
They're pretty tall. They're twice the height of you, approximately.
Okay. I will. I'll just kind of like let my hammer hand kind of drop, and as I do, I'll kind of let go, so it slides down onto like the loop that I have on the end of the hammer, and then just kind of like pinwheel, like wheel arm behind me, and then up over his top, almost like a flail.
Okay.
As I, flurry of blows has to be unarmed attack. So I'll just hit him with my fists then.
Shoot. All right.
Double
That's
flurry
going to
of
be fun.
blows.
Yeah,
That's gonna
that
hit.
hits. Another
Yeah.
4 damage. Okay.
For weird damage, and then another one.
Oh yeah. Just brutally.
Another 4 damage.
So you smack him
rolling
twice,
damage.
just crushing him with your, 1 crush with your hammer, and then 2 pop pop.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the flurry of blows are unarmed attacks, correct?
Unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else? He's still up.
And
He looks well bludgeoned though, tenderized, you might say.
yeah. Nope.
Okay.
I will hold myself.
Theo.
So the one that is here between me and Byron, that's a beefier looking one as well.
Correct. Although he's been pulverized a few times and stabbed by Byron, but yes, he is bigger than the other ones.
Still gonna focus hate, attack him with a sword.
Yeah,
You have advantage.
you do.
Do it.
Yeah.
Advantage.
He's flanked.
Flanked.
You can do it.
Nice.
that's
That'll
very
do
nice.
it. Nice.
Yeah.
What's the total damage? 16?
16.
He goes down.
Whoa, nice
and-
one.
Yeah,
As he goes-
you carve through him and he
Right on.
drops.
Nice.
As he goes down, lightning just arcs out of the sword and seems to drag up out of the fishman a almost kind of electric blue version of him, who just
Ooh.
kind of steps up, looks around, then looks at Theo. Theo at this point looks a little confused, and then just kind of hesitantly points at the fishman next to him, which the specter will then, once it has a turn, attack.
And
Nice.
what's the hit points that it will have?
It's an actual specter. Hold on.
So
it
it's
has
half your
22
Warlock level?
22 plus half my Warlock, so 25 hit points. But it takes half damage from like everything.
25 total hit points?
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Technically, they say have it act on its own initiative, but however you want to do it, I'm fine with keeping it simpler.
All right. Yeah, it'll act on its own initiative. I think I still have it in the... Anything else, Theo?
Oh yeah, that was the first attack. So
Okay.
at this point, he's gonna whip around and attack the guy he just cursed. He's cranky.
Yeah. That hits.
Nice.
And 11 points of damage to that guy.
Come on. Okay. That's the first hit that's been had on that guy.
Of course. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. That brings us to him. Yeah, he doesn't like getting hit. He had blown his conch last time, but now, as we enter the 6th round of... Oh man, come on. All right, he is going to attack you, Theo. Don't know what that... 9 misses, I'm guessing.
Definitely.
What's your AC? Is it 16 or 18?
18. It's 18 with the shield, which is what I'm using.
Okay, 17 misses.
Correct.
13 misses. Wow. 3 jabs with his spear, and he misses on all 3 of them.
Hell, hey, you stopped rolling 20s, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Brings us to Byron.
All right. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to
Oh my god. Hold on a second.
panic.
I'm having massive technical difficulties here. All right, so you're panicking?
Yep, I'm panicking.
Okay.
And then I'll do a crazy, like, movement this way.
Okay.
And then I'll try to end up here. I'm assuming I'm going to take a few attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, where were you originally? Right here?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
going to take a
this
whole
guy.
bunch of attacks of opportunity.
Yep, like 5 of them.
Yep. So 2 of them will hit.
Okay.
Let's see, spear attack. The first one, 4 piercing. The second one, 3 piercing. And yeah, that's it.
Now that I'm here, I will use a bonus action to use my second win.
Smart. That's critical.
Which is a D10 plus my level, right? My fighter level.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So I'll get 8 back, and then I will attack this really strong guy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm just making sure I don't get a sneak attack on it.
Yeah, that hits. 7 total damage.
Yep.
Okay. And that's piercing damage?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, you make this sweet little flourish and just lunge towards him with a piercing attack.
Do you get sneak attack on that guy?
I don't think so.
Because he's next to Theo,
You
though?
do, because I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
You can sneak attack if you have friends threatening as well.
You attack somebody that's adjacent to one of your friendlies, right? Isn't that how it works?
I think I have to
Yep.
I think I have to have advantage.
No, well, it's you if you
No.
have advantage or if you have a friendly adjacent to the target, because
Yeah.
they're essentially being distracted by me. That's what makes Swashbucklers so
Awesome.
terrifying. Is do I have a friend near me? Sneak attack. Do I not have a friend near me? Sneak attack anyway.
Oh my goodness. Oh hell yes.
Baby, put on the party dress.
Oh, it's actually supposed to be
Oh,
3d6.
yeah. 2 is pretty good. There you go.
So there we go.
13.
Add another 13 to that, making it an even
20.
20.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I was reading what I was supposed to, or my sneak attack, and I just for some reason was not processing it.
All right. Yeah,
Done that
you
before, okay.
you land some serious blows on this guy, and he's still up, but he's looking pretty bloodied. Anything else, Byron?
Let me think. No, I can't do anything else.
All right, Rhunar.
All right. This guy right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right
gonna
here?
spit in his. I'm gonna spit in his face
Wow.
and jump over here.
Okay,
And while I come down, I'm gonna attack this guy in front of Irin.
got it.
Come on.
Yes, that hits. He's still up.
Okay. Come on. Yeah.
Yep, that hits. He goes down.
Oh, sorry. Can I move that to the next guy next to me?
Yep.
Okay.
The one you have advantage on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, would that hit anyway, Dave? Or should I still roll again?
You should roll advantage because you might get a 20, natural 20.
Okay. All right. Just re-roll all
Correct.
together.
No, just roll another d20 attack with your scimitar. Yeah, that hits. So we'll do the damage from the first roll, which is 9. He's still up.
Alright.
Anything else, Rhunar?
Nope. That's all I got right now.
All right, that brings us to the mooks. These guys here are gonna. Okay, what's going on here?
Oh man, there's a lot of them.
No kidding. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not good. All right.
We're not
so,
surviving this. We're dead, guys.
Remember the
well, this
backup
guy's
plan.
dead. I'm gonna get some of
Oh,
these dead guys out
yeah.
of here. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead.
I mean,
But one of them's a specter. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
In
which,
reality,
right.
yeah.
I should-
Which one was?
Forgot
Oh yeah,
about
this
it.
guy was the specter right here.
for real, I should be the tip of the spear right now. You guys are like way ahead of me, and I haven't taken it. I haven't taken a single hit yet.
I almost died.
So get behind me, yo.
Same with
Rhunar,
Theo.
what is
Theo
your
almost died.
Rhunar? What's your AC? Is it 19?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me look at this table. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. All right. So you've got a bunch of guys around you, Rhunar, and only one of them is going to actually be able to hit you.
Is this one of the guys who's attacking?
No.
Oh, darn.
With 2 spear attacks. First one is 6 piercing, and the second one is 5 piercing. So a total of 11 piercing
11.
damage. I'm getting
Okay.
really ticked off at my Bluetooth mouse keeps disconnecting. It's really annoying.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Were
Does it
any of
need
the
a
guys
charge?
that go ahead.
Can you plug it in?
No. All right. What was your question, Theo?
Were any of the guys that just attacked adjacent to Theo?
Nope.
Ah, it's a shame.
All right, Theo, your Spectral Warrior. It's his turn. Tell me what he does.
You go to attack this guy next to Rhunar.
Okay.
He has +7 to hit. I'll roll that. He uses the Spectre stats. Like, he is literally a Spectre the Undead.
Oh, he's not. He doesn't use the Sahuagin stats anymore.
He is.
Got it.
It creates a Spectre.
Okay.
It has plus. It has. It
So
has
the
a 3
hit
bonus
is the roll to hit is a 16.
Yes. It does 3d6 points of damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. Eight total. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Technically,
this is
there's
great.
a effect where it has to make a DC 10 save or have its hit points total reduced by that amount, but I don't think it's got any healing on this board, so I don't think we need to worry about it.
Okay. So it's just one attack.
Just one attack.
Got it. All right. Let's see. That guy's dead. Irin. Back at the top.
Oh.
7th round.
When we were looking at the outer door, like, does it? It's like a big door, like it has hinges and stuff.
Yeah, it's a huge. It's a 2-paneled stone door.
All right. Well, I'm going to, I guess, attack this dude that's that's kind of between Byron and Rhunar.
Okay.
Yeah. With my hammer.
Nice. Do it. Yeah. Nope. That misses,
Nope.
unfortunately. I really wanted it to hit.
All right, one more try on that. Oh, come on.
No, shit. That misses too.
This is how it ends. I will spend a key point to dodge.
Okay.
No, I won't yet. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I will use my bonus action and just make a normal unarmed strike.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Okay.
There we go.
That hits.
Oh,
Roll max damage. 12 or 6?
6. Just the 6.
You know what? That's all he had.
Nice.
He goes down.
Kaboom.
Is that the end of your turn, Irin?
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Theo.
All right, Theo is going to, as his action, go back to trying to cut down this guy behind him that he cursed. Here we go. First attack.
Uh-oh.
That's not gonna do good.
No.
Oh, it was right on a 19.
He steps out of the way of your first attack.
I hate these dice sometimes. You go. Back swing.
Yeah, that one hits.
Better.
And he takes an additional +3 bonus damage on top of that because of the curse, so it's 13 points.
Okay. Nice.
I'm sure as Schnitzel not moving, and I don't have any other bonus
You're doing your
actions.
best to dissect this fish, but it's just not quite there yet.
Fish.
All right. Anything else, Theo?
Me.
All right. Brings us to the cursed guy. He's going to attack. Oh man, he's got a lot of options here. So Byron, first attack coming your way, buddy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Spear. He jabs at you with the spear. 11.
Misses.
Second attack
Yes.
comes at
He
you.
made the mistake of attacking a friend of mine, and I'm right there. So as my reaction using Sentinel, I'd like to punch him with a sword.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 1 for his second attack against you, Byron.
Yes.
Ooh, 13.
That does not hit.
Well, crap. I tried.
And with his third attack, he's going to focus on Theo, who just got his attention. 12. Man, he missed 3 times.
Does not hit.
And the mistake of attacking my friend while I'm standing right next to him.
Sentinel.
I'm going to just jump in and stab him.
Everybody's got Sentinel.
Hell yeah, Sentinel.
I don't have it.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, I don't
I
have it.
feel left out.
That misses.
Oh.
But Byron, it's your
Trying too
turn.
hard.
It is your turn now.
I will swing at him again.
Yeah,
Kill
why
that
not?
guy. Just kill them. Take them out. Nice.
That hits. 21.
21 damage.
Nice.
You pierce him with your rapier, and you get this splash of this wet, slimy green sludge that just kind of sprays out all over your chest. And yeah, he drops.
Oh, I know that spray.
Yeah. Yeah, he's off. He's done. Anything else,
I
Byron?
will
I got hit
use
points back.
my bonus action to.
Yeah, you do gain
hide.
hit points, Theo. Go ahead. Sorry, Byron.
Oh, I'll use my bonus action to hide. And by hide, I mean I will dive. Well, I don't know how I'd hide in this situation.
Yeah, me neither.
That big crank wheel is right next to you.
Oh, you're right.
That's true.
You know what? I'll jump up on it, and I'll jump as high as I can into the air,
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to lodge myself into the ceiling.
What?
All right, roll
I know
a
it's crazy. I'm doing it.
roll an acrobatics check. You jump up and you're able to push yourself. You get a pretty good jump actually. You launch yourself up and you hit the ceiling with your body and you grasp onto the rocks and you just slowly slip off the rocks and land back on the floor. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll stand back up, and that'll be it.
All right, Rhunar. You are surrounded by fish guys.
Ginsu time.
This guy's dead.
Are any of these guys around me injured right now?
Not that you can tell.
This guy in front of Irin?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
They don't look to be.
Alright. Clockwise.
Yeah, I don't think I hit any of those guys.
Okay. Let's do this methodically. Oh yeah,
Nice.
that hits. This guy here.
The one to the left of me, to the west.
Okay.
And hit him again.
13 hits. He's still up.
So, total of 16.
Yep, he's still up.
All right. Hit him one more time. Come on.
Ooh, that
11?
one misses.
Damn.
He just kind of bashes your sword out of your third attack with his spear. Ping!
All right. Fuck it. Action surge.
Yeah.
I will strike.
That one
There we
hits.
go.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Goddamn mouse.
This guy in front of me.
So stupid. Yeah, he goes down.
All right. With my second swing, I'll just turn around. And,
Done with this
I'm
mouse.
scared of popping out my character sheet because it crashed my roll 20 earlier. The guy in front of Irin, I'll attack that guy with my second
This
swing.
guy here?
Yeah, so for my action surge, is that like a...
Yeah, you get 2 attacks. So you did 1, now you get 1 more.
Okay.
That one hits.
Right.
Oh my god. Give me a second while I stomp this mouse into the ground.
Okay. Do you have a backup?
Nope.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah,
So-
you take your last swing and slice him across the chest, and he just spills blood, but he's still up.
Okay.
Anything else from Rhunar?
No, let me see. No, I'll hold right here.
Okay. Sahuagin, baby. Let's see. Comes in. 1, 2, 3, 16. A bunch of these guys swing at your Rhunar, but they miss you.
Nice.
And Irin, you are. One of them, however, a bunch of them swing at you as well, Irin. One of them hits you. And my mouse dies. Let's see. So the first attack he gets. Oh shit. 5 piercing and 5 more piercing, so 10 total.
Alright.
Were any of the guys who were attacking Irin or Rhunar adjacent to me or Theo?
Yep, this guy right here. This guy attacked him, and this guy attacked him.
Get him!
I'm definitely going to hit this one.
Have you you have a reaction still for this round?
Think so? I don't think I dodged or anything, so yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits, and that kills him.
Yeah, I would say so.
Boom, he's
Bye-bye.
done.
Theo, you get to attack this guy, right?
If he wants to. If he wants to use his reaction, you can use your reaction on this guy if you haven't already used it.
I have not.
Okay,
So I will punch him with sword.
do it. That one misses.
Fail.
Damn, Sentinel hasn't worked out as well as it usually does. All right. That brings us to this guy, Spectral guy. What would you like him to do, Theo?
I would like him to keep attacking the guy he previously had been, which I believe is this one.
Yep, to his
So,
left.
yep. All right, here we go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Woo!
How much damage total?
8 points
All right.
of necrotic.
He's whittling him down.
It's something.
Yep. Irin, your turn.
All right.
Top of the order. We're at the 8th round. It's crazy that's only been less than a minute has passed.
Yeah. I want to attempt. I want to try to jump or bowl my way past these two dudes to try to break into this space.
Okay.
Um,
To the north.
That's good.
yeah.
Okay. Where are you trying to get to? Let's start there.
I would love to get to here.
Okay. And so you're gonna try to jump over them or knock them over?
Jump over
or...
them, or if I could. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I can't. Like, I can only push a guy 5 feet.
Mhm.
So
A push is gonna be tough on the first guy because you're gonna be pushing him into another guy.
exactly, my thought. See if I could. I don't know if I could jump over them or try to slide between their legs.
Yeah, either of those approaches you could try.
Let's try sliding between their legs, since they are taller than me.
Yep. They do have tails.
Like little fishtails, or
Pretty
big
substantial.
dragony
Pretty
tails?
substantial, thick, meaty. Something
Squirrel
you'd
fish
throw on the
tails.
grill. You know.
Sure.
You wouldn't just throw that out when you clean these fish. You'd probably grill it.
Man, I wish I had the super movement ability.
Oh,
I guess I'll.
sure as shit broke my. Oh yeah, this mouse is trash. All right.
It's unfortunate. Touch screen it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to jump over them if I think these tails are problematic.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
All right.
Yeah, you're able to clear both of them.
I'm going to. I'm gonna keep moving and move to the door.
Okay.
And go.
And see if I can figure out how it's
Do it.
secured and unlock it, open it.
Yeah, easy enough.
into-
It's basically just a barred door. So there's a long piece of wood in between some brackets that you can just pop out and open the doors. It's really easy.
Yeah, I'll just like fucking smash the bar out.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You're able to do that. No problem. Well, that'll take your action though.
Cool. Yeah.
All right,
Good with that.
Theo.
I'm gonna continue to keep these people busy. So we'll start with Fishman 1 over here and smash him with sword.
Okay. That hits.
He's still up.
Yep. That one
Smash
hits
again.
as well, and he's still up.
Well, then
barely,
I'm just
barely.
sad. Very sad. That's all I've got because I can't exactly move at this point. So
Okay.
okay, that's it.
All right. Brings us to Byron.
All right. Irin, you moved. Did you move this way?
No, he went the other way.
Oh, he went north.
Yeah, towards the gate, the entrance where we came in.
I can't afford to take all those attacks of opportunity again.
Kill right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this one right here.
There you go.
I'm gonna make it look like the last time I was swung at, like I'm kind of hurt, and then I'm gonna kind of come in and try and deceive him with a quick slash in the eyes.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
that hits, and he dies.
Poke his eyes out.
Yeah.
And then I will. I will stay exactly where I'm at.
Okay. Rhunar.
All right, I'll attack this one to the south of me here.
All right. Yeah, that hits. He is dead.
And so he's out. I'm gonna turn around and start attacking this one to
Okay.
the north of me. With my offhand.
Whew. Yeah, not bad for an offhand. That hits.
And extra attack. Ooh, does that hit?
Yep.
Nice.
For 8.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, you just slice at this guy, and he just kind of stumbles back into his buddy behind him, but stays up.
Still doing good.
All right, so that brings us to the mooks.
Mook tactics.
19.
It's mooktacular.
All right, so one of these guys surrounding you hits Rhunar. First attack. Come on. 9 piercing and 6 piercing, so 15 total piercing.
Were any of those within striking distance of Theo?
Yes. This guy right here.
Mistake on his part.
I'm gonna wait and see. I'm also gonna swing him. Actually.
That hits. He slices at your companion, and you slice at him, and he goes down.
Oh damn!
Rhunar Deg.
Yeah, exactly.
I will then save my reaction.
Just FYI, Byron, this is one of the guys that attacked Rhunar as well. So if you want to use
Yeah.
Get it, do it. Ah,
it
it was on a 13.
no, that hits.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
What?
like 12 hits.
That
What's
guy
the
was
total
squishy.
damage?
It's 19.
Yeah, he's dead.
Woo!
Sentinel, baby.
Yeah, Sentinel is badass.
I'm enjoying
I'm so
it right
glad we are like right before their turn.
All right, so that brings us to Irin. Irin, you're at the door. You've busted open the mechanism that locks the door, and you push the doors open.
Yeah.
now. Good move, Aaron.
What would you like to do next?
So the doors are open.
Correct. We
Um,
are in the 9th
I want to
round.
take the locking bar
Okay.
and just like throw it as far as I can out to the water.
Okay. Easy enough. You pitch it out, and it splashes.
And then I guess move back. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Did any of that use my attack? Will I get any?
I would say your
attacks?
action. Your action was to throw the locking mechanism.
Okay. Then I will
Just kind of post up.
hang out.
All right, Theo.
Shocked. They all go down. We'll take care of the last fishman that's bothering Theo here and attack him twice,
Okay.
or at least
Fishman.
once. See where it goes.
Fishman.
Sahuagin Fishman. They're Jews. They're Jewish.
He plays the drum.
deli owners.
He's the drummer.
and
Yeah, that hits.
they run the
He's
fish
still
deli
standing.
in Saltmarsh.
Yeah, he's still up. That's the first damage he's taken so far.
We'll hit him again.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed to drop him. Boom!
Nice.
Theo takes care of that problem and is going to move over to support a Rhunar Deg.
Okay.
And that's all I've got for the moment.
All right, Byron.
All right. I'm also going to move in to support. I'm going to go 5, 10,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the one between me and Irin.
With advantage.
Yep.
Flanked.
Advantage.
When I flank, you flank, we flank.
Flank time!
I'll flank.
Oh, yeah. Nice. You also do sneak attack damage unless it's already involved here.
It's already involved. I just rolled really bad.
All right, so
I
total
just love how
of
impressive it looks
12.
though, because roll 20 just automatically makes it roll
Throws
double
so many dice.
for
Yeah, it
everything.
throws out
Yeah.
like a ton of dice, yeah.
All right, he's still up. Anything else, Byron?
I will actually... No, I'll stay exactly where I'm at.
All right, Rhunar.
Alright, get to swinging. This guy in the north of me that I hit once before.
Okay. This guy right here.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he goes down.
Then I'm just
On
gonna
my
turn-
screen, it landed on the 10 and the 12.
just immediately turn around and swing at the guy to the south of me.
Okay. That hits as well. Carve into him. He's still up.
Extra attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, he goes down. Nice.
Right, I'm done.
All right. Brings us to any mooks left? Yeah, I guess there are
Those are
two.
nice rolls. Nice.
He's gonna move forward 5, and he's gonna attack Rhunar with his spear two-handed. First attack. 7 misses. Second attack. 16 misses.
Misses.
I'll just look at Theo.
This guy is going to attack.
Yeah, Theo will attack the guy that just attacked Rhunar Deg.
All right, go ahead.
Sentinel. I'm loving Sentinel right now. Nice!
Or we.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
We need Sentinel.
New thing. Everyone takes Sentinel when
I
they
guess.
their next thing.
I guess
And
so.
stay together.
This other mook is going to attack
Shield wall.
Byron.
wall.
Theo will look at Byron. Oh no, attacking Byron.
Oh, crap, it's me.
18 hits
It's
for 5 piercing.
I'll uncanny dodge to make it
There
3
you
or
go.
2.
2. He has a second attack. 18 for additional
Also
2. Another 2. I think that's one. Yeah, those are the only guys left. We got this spectral warrior. What would you like him to do, Theo? I guess he would just kind of move in, huh?
Well, yeah,
How
he
much
can.
movement does
He
he
can.
have?
He has 50 feet of flight. He can also move
Ooh.
through things because he's in corporal.
Yeah, he's gonna
So,
he's gonna right in the mix here.
Yeah, Theo points to the one that's threatening Rhunar Deg, just like, get on him, and it literally just floats through the group, through the remaining Sahuagin, and then turns and strikes.
Just killed a
With
mosquito.
advantage, by the way.
That hits. That kills.
Booyah!
Booyakasha.
Nice.
Nicely done, Spectral Warrior. All right, so that's
Finish
his
him.
turn. Somebody roll 3d6 for me. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oh, that's too many. 3,
So take the
4,
first 3?
4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, give me a second here. God, it sucks to not have a mouse.
That is not cool. That's not cool at all.
Do you have like the trackpad on your?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
that's
that,
good.
it's not that
That's all
awesome.
I
Yeah, that sucks.
It's not the same.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did you roll? 11?
11, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 4s and a 3.
That's above average.
9.
I hope that's the number of reinforcements.
It is. Sahuagin.
Nice.
Sahuagin
No!
reinforcements.
We're dead. It's been a good guess.
Close that gate.
No, we have to open the gate for the
Well,
Navy, and then we have
keep
to
the
take
door
these
open, but
potions of invisibility immediately.
this portcullis, or whatever it is.
So as you guys finish off these last couple of Sahuagin, although there's one still in there, isn't there? You see an additional 11. Yep. 11 of these guys, plus another one of the big boys come
Should we
running in, probably in response to the conch when that guy blew the conch. And I think at this point we'll probably let's stop here because we're sort of at a interesting point, and we will we'll come back to this next week.
All right.
It's been good, guys.
Oh, nice job, guys.
Already thinking about my next character.
Yeah, you should probably start really putting together a backstory for your backup character at this point.
Oh my god.
I mean, I made 2 while we were.
Well, how much?
That's funny.